Alright fam, what's going on? This is Wood here. I will be, to give you guys a heads up, I'm actually going to be commentating this week's Smash 5 Crash, or wow, Smash 5, wow, Street Fighter 5 Crash tournament that's going on. It just started last Sunday. I wasn't able to commentate last Sunday, but my buddy is actually going to be, well, he's going to have a date night that day, so he left me in charge of actually doing some of my commentary with Etienne. So, thank you guys very much. And also, Drake of Arcade Stream, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do so, to actually go ahead and commentate. Hopefully I can represent, well, Western gamers. I hope we can represent all that is good for Arcade Stream on that stream. And hopefully for everyone in Arcapa, I hope we do a good job doing commentary. So part of this thing is, like, what I really want to do is actually go ahead and start setting some of these matches up. Actually, I got a big week ahead of me. Reason being is Sunday, we got Team Razor is going to be leading the pack, and also out of Arcade Stream, we have Team Anarchy. That's Jeff, Samson, and Desai. Fantastic players. It's I'm not gonna show you their videos on this one. When we get closer to the match time, because I already know how they play out, and actually play out very well. Jeff is actually a CVS2 competitor. Samson is also an old school competitor. Very good, very safe defensive Chun-Li. Plays her a lot like Third Strike Chun-Li. It's actually super nice. And Desai plays Laura, my favorite character, just like a nut. He's incredibly good about being able to put a lot of pressure on his opponents. But we're not going to be focusing on them. Instead, I actually have a few, if I can actually select the window, geez. I just have a few replays to show you guys.
Favorite replays.
So, it's unfortunate I can't get the pros out here. I could not get the pros, stuff, unfortunately. Okay, but it's, what I can show you is this. Alright, so, as we know, Team Razor's coming out. And unfortunately, the only clips I have is from Infiltration. And the last one I got of him for playing Nash, which is his character, is back in let's see, April. Oh, that's when I actually uploaded. It's actually just back in March. This is the version 1.01 version of Nash versus Rashid. And here's what I'm worried about. Like, I have every thought that Team Razor is just going to blow right through into round of 8. And you'll see why right now, actually. Yeah, I'll try to slow the matches. Now, I'll try to slow the match down to let you guys see what's going on here. What you're going to see is an incredibly offensive and aggressive Nash play. Whereas Rashid, who plays just a little way too defensively on this one. So things to keep in
Round 1.
Let's see.
Fight.
Let's see. I have to press Y to pause. Okay. So let's go ahead and back this up just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, no, we want left trigger. Okay. Okay. So he's able to do some good stuff. He's able to use the roll in order to get out an infiltration, but the problem is he wastes this opportunity. What you're going to see is him backing up too much, and then infiltration just being able to be aggressive. Now here's the thing: Nash, he's a slower character. His fastest move is 4 frames, but the trade-off is a lot of his buttons are actually safe on block, which is important. So in order to play these characters very well, you actually have to put a lot of pressure on your opponent, which this guy fails to do. Gets thrown into the corner. That's actually punishable if you're closer enough. Okay, nice ball jump into her to, that situation. Gets it swept. Very nicely done. Well, knees out. Very nicely done. And the thing is, Infiltration hits all of his combos very easy. No, you've seen him put a lot of pressure on. A lot of pressure on. Whips the throw. Just let another kid come out again. Let's him out just enough. And the thing is, if he saw that exchange... Oh, wait, I want to go forward. Shoot. So you're going to see counter hit come up a lot. And what's going to happen is just... He's pressing buttons. He's trying to punish stuff that you can't punish. And that's gonna end around easy. Easy, easy round. And the thing is, this next round is gonna go way worse. This guy is gonna be playing a little bit too scared. He's not gonna want to get in, and you gotta keep in his mind, it's Rashid's not a Street Fighter character. He's a King of Fighters character. So you have to use all of his options to roll, get through. He plays a lot like Kim, actually. He's Kim with a fireball. So it's very interesting. But he's not gonna utilize any of his tools. He's just gonna let Razor, he's gonna let Infiltration get in. Opens up with a knee. He's pressing buttons. Now he does get a sweep, which is nice, but if Rashid's a little too smart, he blocks the cross-up on there because he's got a very ambiguous cross-up. And just goes straight to super because he knows it's gonna get him a huge chunk of the round. And the thing is that kick is very punishable. Like if you got something faster than 5 frames, you're gonna be able to punish that easy. Again, you have to keep in mind what the ranges are. And I'm pretty sure Rashid has tools that can actually punish that. The reason I say, like, the reason I know that about the kick, because every time I've gotten that kick as a lower player, low, medium punch will counter it. Or it won't actually counter it, it'll actually punish it very easily. So, you can see from this video, Infrastructure is just way too smart. This isn't going to be character. Now, keep in mind, this is a version 1.0101. We're actually going to be playing 0102 type characters. Alex is available, but we do not have Alex players in this tournament. But we're going to be playing the essentially version 2. Okay, so next guy we have up is Shy Gerald. Let's see, he is from team. One sec. Shy Gerald's actually from Palante Desu. Okay, man, I feel awful. It's hard for me to read Hangul sometimes. Let's see, black. Like this. Man, it's alright, man. Can't really read this. Alright, so Shy Gerald's an Armika player. This is gonna be a match where he loses. Just FYI. But you're gonna see like what kind of Armika player he has. It looks like he's able. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, I'm too used to the Korean ones. Korean PS4s. They're like they're very similar to Japanese ones in that circle is confirm and X is cancel. Whereas the exact opposite for US. And Max input, so it's actually Xbox control, so yep, don't me. So Shy Gerald, you're gonna see this is actually part of oh no, this is actually where he wins. Oh, my bad. It's another Armika player. We actually have 2 more Armikas coming up in this bracket. So we're gonna view this replay and we're gonna play through real quick and see what we can get here. Wow, actually I just noticed I have almost as many followers on Twitch as I do on Twitter. That's a shame. Okay, so we have Shy Gerald here versus Crazy Ibiki. As you can see, this guy's been putting in a lot of work with Armika, and you'll see it pay off.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, this guy's been checking plasma because again, against grapplers, you actually want them out of range. This guy's playing a little patient. Nothing wrong with that. You do want to like be patient, especially on ranked, to see the opponent's gonna hang themselves. Oh, misses the cross-up. Pays for it with the throw. Okay, now we start the mix-up. We got the command throw. Backs up. Oh, she's expecting the Shoryuken on that one. Yeah, goes for the hits on that mix-up. That's a 50-50 either lows into or command throw. Ends up using the EX version of that in order to get the damage out. Because that turns into a mix-up if you go for the low strong. Feeling him out. It's not rushing in. It looks like she's trying to fish stuff out. Okay. Oh no, drops the combo there. I could have actually brought him back into the corner and got some more damage off it. Ooh. That Ryo mistimes the Denshin Fireball. Was expecting. Oh wow. So try calling Nadeshko in order to keep the jump over safe and also do a mix-up. But the problem with Shoryuken characters, they can just Shoryuken right through it. They don't have to guess. Chun-Li has the same thing with the EX spinning bird kick. So normal throw, probably gonna... Nope, that's right. Armika doesn't get many mix-ups off normal throw. Not like Laura. This real is actually very competent. He's actually dashing in on Armika. And actually getting lots of really good damage off her. EX, probably expecting a button, but wasn't pressing anything, but wasn't blocking. Oh, misses the cross up. Okay, so it's gonna go for damage. Yep. Very nicely done. Jumps, wakes up super, jumps over it, and just, wow, Ryu's gonna be paying for it bad. Oh, command throw way too fast. If you try to command throw in a block string, you don't get it. Very nicely done. Very nice punish. Just very simple combo. Just throw him out the ropes, backdash to drop kick. Oh wow, that's a perfectly spaced drop kick. Wasn't that able to punish it? Oh no, it's not sure why. Oh, probably go for another whoop string. Okay, throws him out, but it isn't able to do anything. Oh, that parry was actually super nice. Ends up doing, like, you're seeing a lot of EX because Armika is actually expecting a lot of just button presses. It does only one hit of armor, but it gets through. Wow, drops the combo, was not able to go for the throw from there. Very dangerous, like solar flex is just out of range. Perfect time, perfect spacing in that drop kick. Ends up doing EX for the damage. He's got Nadeshko on deck, but doesn't even use it.
Mika wins.
So very nicely done, very nicely done. Hey, thank you for joining me on the channel. I hope you appreciate what I'm trying to explain here. But yes, it's you're gonna see. So it looks like Shai Gerald plays a little bit more defensive as a grappler, but against Ryu that makes a lot more sense. It looks like he actually has a really good. Looks like he's got really good spacing for jump-ins, but doesn't have the spacing for throws yet, or rather doesn't have the timing for throws. You can tick throw in this game, but the timing's actually really tight. If you're a little bit too fast, they'll just kind of slip through your fingers and you can't really grab them. So that's unfortunate. So it's so what I am expecting from this is very safe play from Shai Gerald, trying to feel the opponent out and just trying to get the hits in when he can, but that has me a little bit worried because just like real life wrestling, you actually do want to be very aggressive, especially with characters like Armika. You want to press your advantage. As soon as you get that mix-up going, you want to keep pressing at it as much as possible. Real life wrestlers know what I'm talking about when I say, like, when you're dominating, or rather, you either dominate or you're being dominated. And I feel that's going to be a problem that might be showing up later on in this Sunday for Shai Gerald. So that was actually, but hopefully that taught us a little bit about this game. So hopefully it's good there. All right, so our next up we have, okay, so again, I only have like a few older matches. The reason being is like Sazabi. He's also another team player from, sorry, I got the listing up on my Kakao. Let's see. That looks like Isa sent Isa. Let's see. Isa sent the. Yeah, sorry guys. He's actually from a different team as well. He's actually one of the qualifier teams. There were 4 pro teams that came in, and the other slots were all filled by all the last chance qualifiers. So Sazabi is actually one of these players. If I remember correctly, he's actually a pretty decent Zangief. Again, most of these guys are actually super gold or gold, and they're actually really good. Oh, I do have another Shai Gerald up there. Okay, that's good. So this is actually, yet again, another version 1 match. But we'll be able to get the gist off this match of like how he operates as a Geef. Let's go ahead and see this one. This one I don't think I've actually seen yet. I've actually just freshly downloaded this match. So this one is, let's see, how do I say this? So a lot of times, like every time you want to play against Geef, you actually it's hard to keep him locked down because he has like such good wake up options as in the form of SPD and Super. His critical guard is incredibly fast. I think it's like 0 frames.
Round 1.
So your goal is usually to keep him out. So it's he's probably going to be in Claw most of his match is what I'm getting at. But we're actually focusing on Sazabi. Unfortunately, in most of his later matches, he actually has been switching to Alex, but he'll be using Zangief for the tournament. So it is worth watching this fight for it. And his Alex is actually really good. He's actually figuring it out very well. Gets a normal throw off that. Okay, meaty headbutt, boxing anyways. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, just out of range of the poke. Oh, very nicely done. Oh, it's like, oh wow, just air to air zone. Very nicely done. That's it. Yeah, this Vega is just really content about keeping Zangief out, but it's, oh, that was a nice anti-air. Was able to flex on him, get a hit in. He actually has a, he's giving him a trigger off that. Slide is very unsafe, but he's actually not doing a lot of options with Zangief. He's very content with just kind of poking Vega out. It's he's not doing anything nuts. And you can see like it's actually adding up. Flexes on him for a lot of damage. Wow. He's got a lot of white life, but it's really frustrating as Vega. Like he's now at a life point where he can't even use his claw right now. Gets a command grab off of something that's really unsafe. Okay. Nicely done. Okay, so the first version of the Vortex will bring this guy in, and then gives Zangief kind of a mix-up right there. Because when he stops it, he gets to hit him a little bit, and if he scores a hit, he continues the V trigger there. Nice jump in. Very well punishing that. Not so much punishing on the slide. But as Vega's having a hard time trying to do anything, and this Zangief is actually very content with just poking this guy out. Yep, and just does another normal throw. It's interesting he's not going for command grab right there, and I think I wonder if he's just kind of saving it up. He's actually doing a very good. Wow. Okay, wait. Oh, I can't back up. Oh my god, I can't even back up. That was nutty. He did 2 jabs and went right into a critical guard. That's absurd. They can get out of it if he jumps, but how the hell do you read that? He ended up tick throwing him into critical guard. That's actually impressive. So Sazabi seems like a really smart Zangief player. That's what he is. So against the Vega matchup, he didn't let him get, like, Vega was trying stuff to keep Zangief out, but Zangief was able to essentially counter hit every single time. He's actually playing Vega's game for a long time. He's actually keeping him out. He was just slowly chipping the damage out. So when his throws started coming through, they did a lot of damage. And he saw in that last match, those jabs were just hits and just did just enough damage to actually close it out with a critical guard. It was very smart. So I'm expecting some very smart play out of this Zangief player this Sunday. So very nicely done, Sazabi. Okay, next up. Oh no, that's mine. Okay, so 2-on-1 is actually the other Armika that's actually coming up this Sunday. This actually is a version 2 match. And what we're going to see is very similar Armika play because of the Zangief matchup. So the thing is, like I said, you know how I said earlier that like when you're wrestling, you either dominate or you're being dominated? This actually isn't the case in this one, just because Zangief has some incredibly good options once you start getting in close and get a little bit too aggressive, and you just drop the wrong thing, or you press a button that gets blocked, and then all of a sudden you're getting power driven. So you're gonna see this Armika actually play around that. So not crazy go nuts, but able to kind of slowly chip out that life lead that Zangief has. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Also, I definitely dig the story outfits. Those actually look pretty nice. And something you're also noticing, there's actually a lot of PC players here in Korea.
I'll kick your ass!
Let's go ahead and skip the intros.
Round 1. Fight.
So like I said, most of these players are actually either gold or super gold. Most of them are super gold. Very nice to know. This actually gets see, kind of just playing each other out. And the thing is, 2-on-1 actually knows his throw ranges pretty well. He's gonna miss one of his throws. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. But not exactly sure on the, yep, misses a throw there, gets jabbed out for it. Oh, wow. So this Zangief actually knows his throw ranges as well. He's able to use the knee in order to get just close enough for SPD. Very nice use of Nadeshka. Nadeshko, that's what it is. And, if you saw that exchange, what you're gonna see is like V-trigger. Yeah, we're gonna see his V-trigger and a small little gap where he doesn't hit you. He sucks you in, and there's a little gap where it doesn't actually connect. So you can use that for a lot of punishes. And we'll see that happen. In this case, just, I want to say just light hits. Oh, no, that's Meaty Punch. Very nicely done. And it opens it up into the EX anti-air for max damage now one, because it says I'm airborne.
Round 2.
But you're seeing his game plan kind of come together. He's not actually rushing in. He's actually just being just outside of a lot of ranges in order to do stuff. Granted, Zangief has some like crazy range anyways. But this Armika is actually able to play around that. It's actually, in this case, he's not using the call-in. He's not using the call-in to actually do mix-ups. He's actually using the call-in to keep stuff safe and just do max damage. Yep, able to get the combo right there. And using, I think he's trying to get Zangief to jump. Or rather, anticipating jumps. And just throwing out the drop kicks, just letting Zangief know that they're there. And just kind of playing around with stuff. Oh, wow. That almost connected into a combo. But wasn't able to punish it in time. Just reads the jump and gets the anti-air for it. That's actually very nicely done. So 2-on-1, it's for one it seems like, especially because 2-on-1 is, I don't think he's actually on the team he's on it. Nope. Wait one sec. 2-on-1 is okay. That explains why he knows the Zangief matchup. Because he's like teammates with that Sazabi. So very nicely done. Very smart play. Knows his ranges, so it's, I think he's going to be doing very well this tournament. I'm used to seeing Armikas being very, very, very aggressive, and both Armikas in his bracket don't seem that way. They seem more content with just doing, just being a little bit safer. Neo Hunter is actually one of our other guys coming up. Not from Team Arcade. He's actually Neo Hunter is actually teammates with Shy Gerald. He's actually playing. Oh, and this is actually against his other teammate, so we get to see both styles in this match. Nimnims versus Neo Hunter. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think I saw this one, or I might have just like played in the background. We're playing Ultra Gold. Both these guys are actually really good. So as you can see, Rashid wins this one, and we get to see how he does it. I don't think I've actually seen this one yet, so we'll have to go for. Well, we'll just have to go for it right now. So I can't really skip this part, but I'll go ahead and skip the intros. Actually, ooh, that white actually looks really nice in Ken, I gotta say.
Round 1.
Or is it black?
Fight.
Still looks sick. White belt? Why is he wearing a white belt? Wow, okay. Okay, they seem to be going airborne a lot, which is kind of surprising, especially with Ken. Oh, okay, he uses the Tatsu, doesn't use the type. Pretty good. Oh, okay, that's a pretty good punish. Okay, he's playing his Ken very aggressive, which is what you have to do. Is actually able to get some hits in, gets the oh wow, just opens up with Tatsu. Very interesting. But he's keeping this Rashid like in a corner. He uses the wall jump to get out. Very smart. Very, very smart. And oh wow, drops the combo. That would have actually ended the round, I'm sure. Catches him with the, okay, hold on a sec. He catches him with the counter hit and does so much damage off that. That's actually incredibly well done.
Round 2. Fight.
So let's see how the good. it's great to see because these guys are both very aggressive players. So it's actually very nice, and these guys will be fast rounds. Actually, both dash in, he's able to punish him. Very nicely done. Yep, Tatsu is not safe. Almost that stun. Okay, so let's see what his combo is on this one. And just supers. Alright. So we're seeing very aggressive play from both players. They actually know their buttons. They know what's. I mean, Nimbus actually takes this one easily. He just knows what's safer. He actually, and the things he didn't have to like ever. He didn't have to go on with a whole bunch of jump-ins or rather cross-ups. Rashid actually has a very how do you say it? And he has a very ambiguous cross-up. He uses light kick. His jumping light kick is actually very hard to check if it's actually on the front or back. So very nicely done. Neo Hunter is actually a very good Ken. I don't think he was doing enough to actually punish at range. Ken's actually a very strange character in this game. He's not the fastest actually. So very strange stuff. You actually have to use EX dive. Yeah. EX Tatsu, or EX Air Tatsu is like kind of a dive kick in order to get around some stuff. But he can actually punish at full range, and he wasn't really utilizing that a lot. They're both very aggressive players, and I expect them to just kind of go nuts this Sunday. It's good to see that Rashid actually knows what he's doing, but once he gets locked down, that's actually worry about what's going to happen. We see this. Actually, no, I take that back. He was locked down in the corner. He's able to just pick a gap where he can actually jump out using a wall jump, so very nicely done. I almost forgot about that part. And Neo Hunter is, again, very aggressive Ken player. I don't think he's dropping combos, though, which has me a little bit worried. So if he hits a lab, he actually do a lot better there. But yeah, he actually had the... he went in and around with his V-Trigger combo, but he couldn't get to it. And that's a shame. So if they both work on their offense, I think they're going to be doing just fine this Sunday. Let's see. This one... Shy Jardo versus G Team 0111. This is actually a Battle Lounge match. I just picked one of these, just so I can show like how he does against Shotos. And this one he actually doesn't do all that great, unfortunately. But then again, this is actually a set, so they're actually 50-50 on this one. But we'll get to see how he does against Shotos. And I do believe there's at least one in this matchup. Okay, National Armika Fong, Armika Ken Rashid. Yep, Sandbag. I cannot find a match for Sandbag. Sandbag's actually a Rio player as well. So we get to see like how Shaijiro might be doing against this Ryu. This Ryu is actually really good, and you'll see why.
This is round one. Fight.
Okay, just kind of filling each other out. Wow, just anti-airs with the crouching strong. Very content with checking plasmas, which is a good thing against Armika, because Armika has a lot of problems trying to get through. It helps once she gets meter, but like her big way to get in is to catch Ryu throwing fireballs at the exact wrong time. He was pressing buttons. That's why you're seeing so many counter hits there. And he's able to stuff the jump in because he was expecting the command throw and got hit with the buttons. Makes an uppercut to actually get out of the situation. There's a lot of good air trades, but Ryu's out of the corner. His back's to open space. Catch with the counter hit on that one. And didn't do quite enough damage to end the round. And you're going to see this Armika just kind of panic under this pressure. Yep. Throws it, dashes in, expected to jump out, and hits with the
Round two.
Shoryuken.
Fight.
So just got a little bit too excited, got a little bit too nervous about throwing the round away, and smart hit confirm into ultra or super. See, was able to jump that fireball at the right distance in order to jump in. Goes for the EX Peach Bomber in order to get the max damage out of that, but he's still a lot of ground to cover. Because the biggest, like this, I mean, what makes Ryu especially strong is the reasons why Armika has a lot of problems getting in. It's because he chokes plasma, and he has a Shuriken which actually gets gets him out of a lot of mix-ups. So he was very content with like jumping out. And that's a mistake on Armika's part. Because Shidero made the decision to actually do the body plant, or excuse me, body drop, but couldn't do anything with it. It just came out at the exact wrong time, and again, this Ryu was just very comfortable with Chucking Plasma. Again, still some really good stuff. It's, you see, doesn't have the ranges down yet, and it just has problems with trying to get in. I think Shidero, it will be possibly facing Ryu this Sunday. Yep. He's going to be facing the same team as Sazabi 201 and Sandbag. His team's going to be Armika, Ken, and Rashid. So we do actually have another Rashid match coming up. Nim Nims versus Frito. It was actually a Battle Lounge one, which actually came up pretty recently. So Nim Nims versus Frito 1. Oh, that's right. This is actually one where he loses. So it's, we'll see what happens when he gets a little bit too aggressive in this one. Because I have a feeling that's exactly how this match went. Keep in mind, the guys who are competing in this tournament are actually pretty high level when it comes to ranked matches. They've actually been putting in a lot of work. And here in Korea, like, there's a lot of really good Korean players that we don't even know about yet. So, yeah, Korea is not Punko in infiltration only. There's a lot of fantastic players out here. And not just foreigners either. There's really good Korean players. Good jumping. I was able to catch him on the... ooh, wow. I didn't know that reversed on that one, but I guess that's actually a really unsafe move for... Ooh, yep. Nimbus is going for some very unsafe moves right now. And he's getting paid, and he's paying for it. And very nicely done. He uses the fireball to cover his advance and just gets him with the flash kick. And his Nash is actually very content with just keeping him out. Or just checking plasma. So, ways to deal with that tornado, just block it. It only has 8 hits, so if you do all 8 hits, you're fine. Oh, wow. Was expecting to jump out and didn't get it. But that was a very good, yeah, he just kept the right pressure on him. And it's just like, this Nash actually is really good at handling pressure at this point. Just kind of weathering the storm, if you will. But I gotta say, it's the amount of patience on this Rashid player is actually pretty impressive. Oh, wow. And just a big counter hit just ends that round. He's very, very patient, but I feel like if he's able to put a little bit more pressure on Rashid, or excuse me, more pressure on this Nash player, he really got that last hit in and actually just would have won the round. Okay. Get him with the air-to-air. It's very nicely done. Oh, that's very unsafe. Oh, I guess not. That's a very nice anti. You have to guess that he's actually jumping in that moment in order to get him with that one. So he does very well. He gets a huge life lead from here. He gets him in the corner. And just wakes up supers. Okay. Okay, misses the cross up. He gets jabbed out of that one. Alright. Oh, was not able to combo that. And just like that, it's done. That's the round. Yeah, it's that's really unfortunate. So it's this guy Nim Nims would have actually had that round if he well did less mistakes, unfortunately. But you can see, like, it's great to see a very aggressive play out of this guy, but it looks like he doesn't actually, he's willing to do really unsafe stuff, instead of actually trying to feel the opponent out. I think he needs to start a little bit safer, start, like, getting the opponent to panic a little bit more, and then start going for, like, the big hits from there. Because this guy was just able, just like Guile, actually. Guile's a character that just kind of specializes in just, like, checking fireballs, making you come to him, and then punishing you for whenever you do really unsafe stuff. just punching to some really hard hits. And Nash can do some really big damage. His super does a lot of damage. His hits do a lot of damage. He's a little bit on the slower side, but still really good. Plus, he gets a lot of mix-ups off his teleports too. So, interesting in that one. And this is the last one I'm going to show you guys. Now, this is not Sazabi's main character. He's going to be playing Zangief in this matchup. But to let you know just how smart of a grappler this is, this is him using Alex, who's actually not even in the tournament. So, as a reminder, he will be using Zangief in the tournament. So he definitely knows this matchup. They're both Ultra Gold and like in their respective characters. God, he always reminds me of like Master Fry off Uncle Ting Hunger Force.
Round 1. Fight.
So you're gonna see just kind of feeling each other out, because again, you don't want to rush at Zangief because he can just do massive amounts of damage when you're close range. It's interesting enough, he just throws the SPD out there without thoughts about it. Wow, and he catches him doing a V-trigger and does a lot of damage with that. Able to drop kick in and immediately goes for the power bomb for the mix-up. And what you're gonna see this guy is like he really knows like yep, gets the anti-air right into the EX leg crusher. And very nice sequence. This guy knows what he's doing. Like it's a shame. Alex is his character, but he's stuck with Zangief for his tournament just because Alex was like 2 weeks old by the time the last chance qualifiers came in. He really knows what he's doing. He's landing his anti-airs. He's going over the power bombs. He gets to be very aggressive against Zangief. In this case, Zangief is able to answer back with this one. Because I think he's going for another power bomb, but like SPD just comes out a little bit faster. That lariat is +3 on block. So you get a free mix-up if you land down on block. Oh, but caught him ducking, so he wasn't able to do anything with that. Yep. And that parry off his V trigger is opens up a lot of options, and it's just Sazabi's a really smart character, just a very smart player. So I expect him to actually be doing very well in there, but you got to keep this in mind. The life of a Geef player is actually very difficult. I've seen a friend of mine who's actually a diehard Geef player throw his stick down so freaking hard, the entire case shattered. Like, no kidding. He just took his case, threw it down, and it's just like there's pictures of it, and it just shattered into like a million pieces. It's nutty. Wow, why did I pick the like the wrong camera on this one? Yeah, that is definitely yeah, let's not use my laptop one. So sorry guys. Just so unprofessional. There we go. And we'll go live with that one. Okay guys, alright, so let me know what your guys' picks are. It's I haven't been able to post where the teams are, but like just let me know what you guys think about both this commentary. Let me know if I did anything good, if I was able to explain some matchups for you guys. Because I'm still trying to figure everything out, and it's very unfortunate. I can't even find all the pros' I can't see the professional players' fighter ID, so I can't even download their replays. I can't even get a recent one because once Infiltration hit Platinum, he flat out just stopped playing both Nash and he stopped playing Ranked. He doesn't care right now because he's actually in tournament mode right now. And for good reason, because he's actually playing this Sunday as well. I have a feeling they might save him for Anchor. Because we also have Fudo and Xian playing as well. Jian? Chinese is weird, I'm sorry guys. So, no, he's Singapore. He's actually from Singapore. What am I thinking? So actually I need to start checking out his stream as well in order to get like what his mindset is. Fudo, I believe, is playing Armika. He's going to be playing Armika, like I said, like a collegiate wrestler, which is you either dominate or you're being dominated. He's going to play very aggressively, and once he gets the opening, he's going to bulldog it. Zen's going to be using Fang. Fang is, if you want an analog for Fang, he's actually Rolento. Rolento with poison. Just is able to dart in and out and is able to keep you out and has very, very safe options. So you actually have to anticipate in order to actually, well, anticipate and use bar whenever you can. That's actually, you're going to see that this Sunday, and that's going to be his game plan. I tell you what, man. Okay, as for the other teams, let's see. So I already went over like Chydral, Neo Hunter, Nimnims. Nimnims is actually going to be too aggressive for his own good. He's actually using way too many unsafe options, and that's actually going to cost him matches, as you saw against that Nash match. Nash, being a slow character, was able to actually catch him doing very unsafe stuff, which is surprising. Let's see, and then who else we got? Neo Hunter, very aggressive Ken, but I think he's gonna suffer the same problem. Sazabi, very smart grappler. We're gonna see some very good Zangief stuff, but it's gonna be a tough life for him. It just is what it is. Both our Mikas are gonna be, they play safe. They play really safe, which is actually really surprising. Wow, we actually have a bracket with 3 Armika players. That's actually pretty surprising. Sandbag, I haven't seen his matches because like there's a false account. I don't know what his actual fighter ID is, so we'll have to check that out later. So hopefully he's actually a really good Ryo player, or he might be just a complete garbage Shoto. We don't know. We don't know how it's gonna go. Team Monarchy, I can tell you right now, it's Samson K is gonna play a very safe Chun Li, very, very safe. Like think third strike safe. He's gonna low forward super every single time, and he's gonna anti-air, and it's gonna be doing like some really good stuff. Once he beat triggers, he's gonna make all his options safe, and he does it very well. Raging Storm X, his Vega is actually just a solid Vega. I wouldn't say like rush down or defensive, just solid. He's able to actually read the situation. He's very much a kind of a heart player, if you will. Pretty good execution. He did drop a couple combos, but the guy's smart. The guy's very smart. He's really good at mind games as well. He's able to get in people's heads and actually get really good offenses off that. And Desai's actually very aggressive. My only problem with that size play is actually I think he's gonna be he gets in a rhythm doing the same mix-ups over and over again, and once people catch on, he doesn't change his tactics up. So I think what he needs to start doing is actually just going ahead and being a little bit more random. Just go ahead, just like roll a dice in his head and say, all right, on this mix-up, I'm gonna light kick combo to Peach Bomb, and this one I'm gonna command throw. Reason being you want to do that is because you're going to catch people jumping. It's to catch people jumping too, so really good mix-ups there. And that's actually going to be it. And again, Team Razor is going to be the guys. They're going to go right to round of 8. I already call it. It's they can put infiltration on front, and he's going to OCV people. Unfortunately, I know Team Arcade is going to give him some problems, but he's just he's on another level. Let's see. I haven't seen like a Fudo I haven't seen much of. Xian, he's going to be using Fang. It's going to be, these guys are world-class fighters, and they're going to be really good. So it's actually going to be very hard to actually bet against them. All right, thank you guys very much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed some of my commentary. I'll be trying to check down some more matches as well, even if I have to steal from YouTube or something. I don't know, because I need to find more information about these pro level players, and see if we can find more information about these other Korean players. There's a few I can't find. I can't find Sandbag anywhere, but I can find the other 5. And I might actually go ahead and post some of Team Ironic stuff on here as well. They're constantly practicing, so be on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to do that later on this week, either tomorrow or, I mean, I got 5 days this week, so it's I'll show you guys what I can. So until then, I'm going to throw this up on YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoy. And you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. And if you have any notes about matchups or if I made any mistakes, go ahead and put it in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys later. All right, see ya!